Well, you may have noticed. Well, you might notice throughout the stream, like I said on my channel, that there's a few new things on StreamYard that we're playing with. So bear with us. I'm not sure that intro went well, but we will see. Hey, who knows? But hello, everybody that is here and watching. When you turn up, and it's me and Carl. How are you, Carl? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad at all. It's Saturday. Life is good.
Indeed.
So
we're here to. Oh yeah, no, all good, all very good, very good. I can't complain. Well, I can, but I was going to listen, and yeah. Anyway,
anywho,
we're here because we're doing a buddy build of the Miniart 148th P-47D basic kit, which you can see just here behind me. And last week, as it happens, 2 weeks running. Last week we were doing a bit of building.
Haven't we done well?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we managed to get the cockpits pieces all put together where we left it, and so basically we're now in a position where we can do a bit of, because obviously you got to do a bit of detail painting, don't you, use the cockpit, etc. And let's see how we're going. So we'll head over to Carl's bench first. Go on, Carl. Show us what you've done.
So obviously last week we finished building the cockpit in its component pieces. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just changing a blade there. So yeah, we built up the cockpit parts. It was quite interesting to see how we'd gone about it, because we both did it slightly different. So I have primed, as we said we were going to do off cam, primed and painted in the cockpit green. I've used the Tamiya XF05 as it states to use in the instructions. Quite a dark green. It was a black primer that was on there, so yeah, it is quite a dark green. But yeah, we are ready to do a couple of decals for the instrument panel, and then it's onto the detail painting, getting things like the seatbelts painted and all the gear controls, all the levers and the pulleys in the city down bit. And of course, we've got all that lovely detail on the if I can get this thing to focus, on that side panel there, and on this side panel here as well. So yeah, looking forward to doing that. So like I say, we've got a couple of decals to do first, and then it's on to thingy. And yourself?
Well, obviously the rules were not to do anything further than what we'd said we were going to do, so I've completely stuck to the rules.
Yeah,
the cockpit is in here.
Yep.
No, it's not.
That's his backup in case he messes this one up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's all here. Look. So I was being naughty, but Carl knew I'd do that. We were talking about it last week. So as Carl's alluding to, all the bits are done in the cockpit green. I've used some of the Outlaw zinc chromide green. Quite nice little colour, quite dark colour. Probably not as dark as the Tamiya one. But yeah, so that's just all done all over. I've done the back, not that he has, but I've done the back. And yeah, as you can see, we're poised, waiting to go for some decaling, some painting, and all that sort of stuff. What we will be doing, just so you are all aware, he says, hoping for a little bit more time because I'm not ready. I don't know if this is going to share, actually. I think very well. Yeah, so this is obviously what we're going to be doing. This is the cockpit. As you can see, there's quite a lot of black in there, actually. So so we're going to need to paint up the bits and pieces. A lot of the decals, etc., are on the controls, etc., which will need to be black. as well. So I'm sure Carl's got his reference picture there.
Nope.
I'll send him this in a minute just so he's got the same thing as me.
Nope.
But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing around in the cockpit.
Yes.
We may or may not get to the point where it is all put together, but I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We will
Yeah.
see.
We have
As
started
you
a
were
little earlier because we are finishing a little earlier this evening. So
yes, indeed. Yeah, we have started a little earlier, and the reason for that is I've got to go and keep my wife happy by picking her up from work. Otherwise, she won't be happy walking back. So yeah. So there's 5 of you walking. 5 of you walking. Yeah, or they're all walking away.
Yeah.
There was 5 watching. If you are watching, please say hello. Anfield Road layout in the loft is there. Saying hi, Jams.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee. How you doing? And like I say, if you've got any questions or anything as we're going along on the build, please jump in, say something to us, and we'll answer whatever we can as we go. So there we go. I think we will crack on. Plus, also, if you talk to us, it means it'll be a little bit more interesting to watch, maybe.
Maybe. Yes. Yes.
So
Say hello. Yeah.
going...
Say hello. Let us know what you're doing.
Indeed, yeah.
What you're up to. Right. Oh dear. So what have we got here?
I need to find. So I'm not prepared. I can't believe how unprepared I am.
So I can see 3 decals just for on there. Crikey blimey. Okay, so we've got 1A or 1B or 1C we can choose for the decal for the instrument panel.
I've so forgotten there was decals put on this, you know. Right, what we got? What we got? Okay, right.
Crikey blimey.
Cool, Barbie, governor.
Yes.
Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get some paint on these bits.
Says decal number 7. Excuse me while my blind eyes can't find decal number 7. Is it on this sheet?
Just catch up with the chat very briefly. Joe's there. He's saying good evening. Evening, Joe. Hope you're well.
Hi, Joe.
And Lee's just saying hi. A bit of airbrush of coal bunker plastic kit.
Coal bunker.
Cool.
Take it that's for the layout.
Yes.
Choo-choos.
Did you want this reference picture, by the way?
No, I won't follow a reference picture. Mine will not be historically accurate. So, this will be, if I think, oh, that'd be nice if it was yellow, or, oh, that'd be nice if it's red. And I shall paint it thusly. Could have just left that primed black. Oh, I don't see how that decal's going to go on there at all. Blimey. That's probably why they give you 3 of those.
I would think so.
Yes, because it's going to take a lot of melting to get on some of these high points, like. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. It's all gone quiet.
Yeah, I can't talk with my tongue out. That is my tongue, promise.
So we have also been joined by Totally Scale Model saying hello.
Hello.
And Joe McCassin saying your pits are looking good. You got your hands up.
Especially shaved for this evening. I'll have you know.
Why would that not surprise me?
Oh,
in
you
the
know
slightest?
It's got hair on it. It's shaved. Okay, a bit too much, maybe.
Yeah, just a lot.
Made my hand wobble. That did.
It's made my leg wobble. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, there's quite a few decals on there as well. Nice. 2402. Oh, happy days. Okay. Excuse me. So 234. So you've been up to much this week?
No, I have not. Obviously, I'm doing a little bit of going back to work and stuff. It's like boring
Yeah.
old.
Boring
Earn a living.
old, yeah.
I've had a bit of a drama with the car.
Yes.
But thank God that's turned out to be not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Good.
So yeah, it's been. Well, thankfully, it's been not a bad week.
Good.
Yourself?
Just the usual 9 to 5. Moments of pure panic and moments of doing nothing. Usual work, really. Busy one minute, quiet the next. It's either a famine or a feast where I am at the moment. So, but I can't complain. Well, I could, but like you
Well, you
say,
could, yeah. You could
nobody's
complain, but
listening.
you'd get a swift slap around the head, probably.
Yeah. No, I most definitely cannot complain.
So yeah, obviously, as I said to you, the reference picture shows a lot of black. So a lot of the items in the cockpit, control levers and all that sort of stuff are black. So me being me, I'm actually not using black, surprisingly.
No.
I'm actually using a black grey.
Yes.
From model colour, which would hopefully not make it quite so black, for want of a better phrase. Yeah, won't make it so dark. It should hopefully make the detail pop a little bit more once it's had its treatments.
These are supposed to be cartograph decals, but they are very, very thick.
Are they?
Right,
Uh-oh.
let's leave you be. Yeah, very, very thick, to be fair. Very nice though. Lovely print on them.
I actually had a phone call today.
Right.
I put a message out. So basically, one of the other builds in which I am currently doing, which Karl has challenged me to get done for Telford, is some figures in a diorama. Now they are they're not black and white; they're monotone. So like black and white, but not quite. However, I need to get some patches, so the shoulder patches and that sort of thing, in a black and white form or monotone form, which obviously is not off the shelf. So I put a little message out today asking for advice. I was told to speak to someone particular who makes their own decals, who has very kindly explained to me what to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it a go.
Yeah.
And see if I can make my own. He did offer if I get stuck that he would try and do them himself, but he said they would be quite difficult to do given the fact they were monochrome.
Yes.
So obviously the words were not used by him at all, but it was basically a case of, yeah, good luck, go and try, and then if you fail, come and see me and I will advise you, or maybe even do it himself.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm going to start off with some advice. He said that if I need any further advice, to just give him a call and talk through the process, etc. So yeah, that's fairly exciting.
I think, like I stated in the post, I think it would work if you just left, because it's only a very small amount of yellow in that decal.
Yeah.
I think it would, but it still work if you were to get that sheet that is readily available, if there's no other option.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, the other consideration that I was having was to put them on and then put like I don't want to sound fussy, but like a wash over them or a filter over them to make them a bit darker. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable if I know the monotone and it's done then.
Yeah.
I'm not worrying. Clever sausage in the chat, Mr. Joe, he might know. I can feel him shuddering from here. You know that?
Yes.
I believe he said that. Why would he say that? Throw me under the bus, why don't you? Yeah, we've known each other long enough. You should have guessed it was coming. Right. So for you that likes to watch a buddy build or two, we will in the near future be doing another buddy build, but we're going to extend the buddy to a third buddy. So that'll be a wonderful Steve from Totally Scale Models.
Yes.
And that's his fault.
Yes, it is 100% his fault.
Yeah. He's doing. but we'll tell you more about that as we get along. Can I just clarify something with you, Carl?
Mm-hmm.
So on this piece here, on this sidewall, no, that one. There's some squares on here. Are they like panels and stuff? Are they where the decals have got to go?
So there's a decal. You see the little square panel on the far left? It
This one?
stays green.
Yeah.
No. Which one's that one? Oh no, that's a completely different one. So are you on this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're on the
One
one.
with the throttles. Are you painting the other one with the
One with
the
the
more
bag.
complicated one?
Yeah. Well, I'm putting some of the decals on that I can.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Let me look.
there are decals on this one, but you have to paint it first.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I found the answer. Oh. Let me get another brush, I think.
So we have been joined by Scott over at the Junkworks.
Hey Scott, how you
Good
doing?
evening. Joe McCarthy says, sorry, I had to step away for a moment there. Did I hear my name?
Yes, Joe,
Yes,
you
talking
did.
about you. Not necessarily to you, but most definitely.
I suggested we were talking about decals, Joe, and the fact that I'm doing some figures in black and white or monotone colours, and I want to try and make some arm patches in monotone. And obviously they're not readily, that I'm aware of, they're not available.
Good recovery.
I thought so. They're not, yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
Absolutely. And thought that you might have some insight as to how I can achieve what I need to achieve. And probably you're thinking, don't do it. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Solves that problem. And you wouldn't be wrong. Yeah, just so I don't need to say this because I know among friends, but just so you're aware, one of the lovely side effects of my recent illness, I've developed a speech problem. Very mild, but the connection between my gob and my mouth isn't quite as good as it used to be.
Yes.
So I get confused and forget what I'm talking about and other lovely stuff. So bear with me as I stumble at times. Many would say it's just old age. Or as my lovely wife would say, stop whinging about it and get on with it. No one's giving you sympathy.
Mm.
And she's not wrong. Because I ain't looking for that. Right, there you go. That's the first one done. Now for the really exciting one. Yeah, but obviously I'm quite conscious of it. So
yes,
bear with.
It's
Enough said.
yeah. So you could almost say like you got fruit of the mouth.
Yeah,
it's almost like a peach impediment.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what a friends for her.
Absolutely.
Bastards.
I am deleting you from the list as I speak.
Yes. One less card for Christmas.
Cards? You see the price of postage stamps?
I know. Not just postage stamps, though. It's bloody everything.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, it does make me laugh when they go, whoa, we're going to put the price of a stamp up because we're not making any money. Well, you're going to make even less now.
Yep.
Because I can guarantee you I'm not sending any freaking letters. Not at that price. No way. Oh. Are we up to date? Yeah, see, there we go. We've got about lovely little comments there from my friends, close friends, obviously. Joe has basically said that it's not his area of expertise. Right way of saying, don't be stupid. Steve is saying that, so no change then, James. Thanks, Steve.
What are friends for?
Yeah. Junkworks is saying all good guys, just working on the build for the next YouTube vid. Lovely, lovely.
Nice.
And we've got David Barber there. He's saying good evening to James and Carl. And hello,
David.
everyone in the chat. Hello, thanks for being with us. Costas is with us. He's saying hello there. Hello, Costas. How's it going? And Steve, not the, well, it is the Steve, in fairness. They said they're putting the prices so they can pay the postmasters off. Oh, I see. I see, said the blind man.
Yes. Would not be surprised.
Sure. So Steve hasn't said that, hasn't said anything about the not being to do the group build, buddy build. So that's good. Because obviously we, as per usual, we had a long conversation with Steve about it before we threw him under the bus by announcing it.
Of course.
That's how we work.
That's how we roll.
Right. I need to that, was it?
I've lost a
little bit of weight recently, I'll be honest.
Yes. So what about these?
I've dropped at least a packet of donuts.
So what colour is 01? That is the green, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
So they do not get touched. Happy days. Where's that other panel? There we go. So it's a bit more concentrating this one, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got to concentrate, unfortunately, because of the detail that we're doing. So we will look up at the chat. If you've got any questions, ask us by all means, and we will get to it as quickly as we can. But yes, there's a lot of tongue being stuck out.
Lots of tonguage.
Oh, I was a little concerned when I said that, just in case I thought that was going to go the wrong way. But anyway.
Well, if it goes the wrong way, it'd be a bit shit. Sorry, too far. Again.
Yeah, just a little. Ooh, a little bit. Oh no, don't start singing, James.
No. Crude jokes, yes. Singing,
Yeah.
no.
No, you're going too far, James. No one wants to listen to that pain.
On camera.
Or off, in fairness.
No, I'm like nowhere near on camera with what I'm doing.
Oh, I see.
Trust me, you're not paying me enough.
I'm going to say, a karaoke bar I've been kicked out of. It's not necessarily on camera. But anyway, another story.
That is a whole different YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Right. So I know I am, so therefore I must be right.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't help that I've chosen to use paintbrushes from hell. Or should I say the paintbrushes that are really on the way out?
Uh-huh. Okay, it says to paint behind there black, but I don't think I will bother. Oh no, it says to paint them black as well. Okay, different. Okay. Have you painted the throttle assembly and everything yet?
I have.
Did you paint them black?
Yeah.
The whole thing, all the way to the bulkhead?
Yep.
Because you're not supposed to.
That's what my reference picture showed me, so.
It's not what the instructions say.
What does the instruction say?
The bit that's pre-molded onto it stays the green, but the actual throttle assembly itself is black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre.
Yeah, it's unusual.
It makes it awkward to paint. There we go. Okay, I like that. Bit. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Okay.
I'm surprised it's not saying to paint any of the wires or anything.
What, the instructions? Does it not?
No, but I suppose he would have just literally just sprayed over the top of the wires anyway. Because all this stuff with paint is pretty much like the modular stuff they could quickly change out, isn't it?
Yeah. See, that's the problem with reference pictures. If you've got reference pictures that are colour, the chances are they're a picture of an aircraft that's been restored maybe or whatever, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be right. And also, obviously, the particular mark of aircraft You know, this is where the model companies come unstuck from time to time. When they do their research, I think they've got themselves the right one, and find just at the last minute that actually
completely
that didn't have that bit on that bit at that stage, and God knows what. What was it I was watching? Oh, I know what I was watching a video of somebody making a 1/48 Dakota.
Right.
Who's actually making a pair. Would you believe?
Was it a juicy pair?
He's making a juicy pair of Dakotas. And one of them is a monogram kit, so an older kit.
Right.
And one of them is the Hobby Boss, I think, off the top of my head. And one of the airframes, I can't remember which one it was. I think it's the Hobby Boss off the top of my head. The tail section of that aircraft in the model kit is actually incorrect. So forgive me, anyone that's listening and knows what on earth I'm talking about, but the flappy bit at the end, one that stands up, on the Dakotas that went over on D-Day, they were fabric. But the one in which they've done on the model is actually metal. And the reason for that is because they modeled it on a land lease Dakota. So one of the Dakotas that went to Russia, and they didn't have fabric; they had metal.
Gotcha.
Okay, fun fact for you. Got nothing to do with what we're doing at all. But anyway, I just thought I'd tell you.
Yeah.
So Jim's in the house saying hi from Chicago. Hi, Jim. How you doing? Steve is saying no tongue, please. It's before the watershed. Oh, I never. No, leave it. Anyway, moving on. Junksworks is saying that wasn't a segue in any way. Sorry. My next YouTube build is very much outside my comfort zone and also a bit time critical, as a very seriously ill friend asked me to do it. Oh man, it's a nice story, but sad news. But yeah, looking forward to seeing that then. Lots of hellos between each other, which is lovely to see as per usual. And Jim's quite right. There we go. That is exactly what I was watching. Hammerhead is the chap on YouTube. He's making a pair of C-47s, monogram and trumpets. Exactly what I was watching.
Okay.
Absolutely fascinating. The way he's done his build is basically to explain. He's obviously videoed it and explaining to you what he's done and not done and stuff, and where, for example, the monogram has raised panel lines. Nightmare in replacing them. Well, you can't replace them. Simple as that. So when you sand them, they're gone. That's it. However, interesting fact: raised panel lines are meant to be sanded. Just so you know. The reason being is that you can, when they're made in the mold, the idea being was that they would pronounce them a little bit too much, and then the modeler could sand them down so they were less, but they would still give the illusion and effect of a sunken panel line. There you go.
Right.
Whereas the trumpeter kit has recessed panel lines and rivets. So rivet detail. So on that one where he's actually sanding, he's had to replace all that stuff as well. So yeah, quite interesting actually to watch. Sprue Glue is asking, can anyone see his chat in here? Yes, we can. It's all good. Nice to see you, mate.
All right, Dave. Be doing well.
I'll say hello to you, Dave, as well. What you may be experiencing is this is obviously going to two channels. So this is going to the Model Officer channel and Karl's channel, Making Models. So yeah, that might be a reason. Might not. I don't know.
No, if you're looking at this in StreamYard, it feeds from both into one StreamYard.
Yeah, for us, we see both. But because he's asked the question, is anyone seeing his thing? Maybe I've missed a chat or something. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Possibly, yeah.
if I
Yeah,
have,
depends on which
apologies.
chat he's in.
He was just saying the monogram C-47 has been around a long time, late 70s. Yeah, absolutely. Dave Skilly's in the house. He's saying good evening, folks. I hope you're all well.
Good evening.
It's nice to see you.
To see you. Nice.
And Jib was just saying, I too have been watching this, James. Hammerhead makes such nice models. Yeah, he does. Yes, I was doing a bit of research in relation to Dakotas, and happened across his channel, and I have subscribed because I thought it was very, very good. I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
But yeah, very interesting because one of them he's doing in flight and one of them he's not doing in flight. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, I would recommend from me. Hammerhead Models on YouTube. Check him out. Right, now, what was I doing? Excuse me, while I concentrate on Miniart.
Number 6. What colour is number 6?
I need to look at
XF10. Okay.
What the hell? There ain't no middle in that.
So we are 8:15 already.
Wow.
I don't feel like I'm getting very far very quick. That decal is now starting to melt into the dials. Thank goodness for that. A bit more. There we go. Leave it be. And I want XF10. It's XF9. Oh, I just put this away.
I need a bit of those, I think.
There we go. This is where I end up with about 600 bottles of paint on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I used model color, which is that this is the sort of label people might be familiar with, but they've changed the labels.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
No, I can be honest, I don't like it at all. This simplicity is one of the things I love about it so much.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, they've changed the labels. But hey.
Hey, do.
Avia Salavi and all that. Malarkey. Malarkey.
He's not
now I've got to figure out me flat.
Very naughty boy. So how's that stuff for brush painting?
Model color.
Designed for, isn't it?
Yeah. To be honest, as I've always said, with your paint choices, really down to you and how you get on with things. But one of the main reasons I had this is it was going cheap in a model store, and I bought a whole load of it and then got it home and tried to figure out how to use it. But it does airbrush.
Yeah, I've got a pile here. I'll bring them to Telford for you because they are not getting used because I don't really get on with it very well.
Do you not?
No.
I think they're great because obviously for pick a paint in, they work. You want to put them through an airbrush, just a little bit of mixing and they work.
Yeah. Superstar. Look at that. Drinks delivered. Thank you.
Oh, I say.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I can't get it to my lips. My eyes are in the way. Oh. matron. Yeah, well, I've got like I say, I primarily used Tamiya because that's all that was available when I started modelling.
Yeah.
Way back in 2016. It's all as they had in Hobby Zone.
Mm.
So that is pretty much what I learnt to model with.
Yeah.
What I learnt to brush
Yeah.
with. So, but I have been using some others. I've been using the two thin coats. I've just bought some of the Humbrol acrylic Gen 2 to try. So I am trying to branch out and try and use some different stuff. I've got some Mr. Hobby lacquers that, I don't know, my problem with lacquers is I seem to use a whole lot of it because I don't seem to be able to get the coverage.
Yeah.
So I'll use like half a bottle or a bottle on a tank.
Yeah.
Acrylics seem to go a lot further, even when thinned down.
They seem to last a lot longer. Yeah, definitely. And I think you know, when you're starting out, we all suffer from that. What's the best paint? You know, how many times have you seen that question on a forum? What's the best paint to use? What's this? What's
nearly
that?
every day.
Yeah, it isn't that simple. So buy what's local, support your local store, buy what's local, talk to the guy behind the counter or the lady, and they will advise you, they will help you.
Definitely use that knowledge from the person in the shop.
And then learn, because at the end of the day, whatever paint you get, whether it be the swinging gonads, that's the latest thing going on,
the latest and greatest, you still have to learn to paint with it.
You still got to learn how to use it.
Yeah,
you won't generally pick it up, throw it in a bottle, and go in your airbrush or on your brush and go, wow, look at that, I did it all in one go. Because at the end of the day, even with the products that are pretty good at popping into an airbrush and you know, that's all you got to worry about is just pouring it in and pouring it back out.
Yeah.
You still got to learn how to use your airbrush. So, you know, you're still going to learn something somewhere along the way. So you might as well use what's local, easy to get hold of. Generally, it'll be cheaper as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Let me have a quick look at the chat while I'm busy guessing. Why is that? Oh yeah, why not? It's cool. Yeah, so John was just saying, yes, James, it's cis. I think it is the second build with more emotional relevance behind it this year. Oh wow, bless you. The other was a tribute build for my late uncle for his years in Auckland model show.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. Lee's just saying that I'm still learning with my airbrush, getting better. Yeah, it takes time.
Me
It does
too.
take time. And you know, when you think you cracked it, it will bite you in the arse. 100%, because it always does. Right now, I need to up the power of my lenses.
I think I'm going to need to do that as well.
These eyes weren't made for modelling. Neither was the face. Oh, blimey. Okay.
Oh.
Right. I think I think I've actually done that wrong. It's okay.
You been watching anything good on telly lately?
Hmm?
Watching anything good on telly lately?
No, not really.
Yeah, I'm going to be needing something to watch soon. I'm just finishing watching Deep Space Nine again. We're on the last 2 or 3 episodes.
Oh wow. There are a few things out there. It all depends on what tickles your fancy, so to speak.
Spaceships.
Space related.
Yeah.
Steve
Space
is your
fantasy.
Steve is your man. He will know.
I don't know whether to watch the second season of Rings of Power. I really will have to turn my Tolkien head off if I do. Because I know it'll frustrate me. Because it doesn't follow any of the timeline. It's like they've just mashed it all together. If I can turn my head off, it's, the action sequences and the CGI and all that. It's supposed to be really, really good. It's just if you can get past that's not when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
So Steve's just saying that no dice on a buddy build has no bench camera. Steve, don't worry about that. I've got you covered on that. I know exactly what to do. I have had a bit of a tinker, and I think I will be able to put a smile on your face. Ooh, misses.
And sort your camera out.
Yeah, and hopefully film it afterwards. Dave's just saying when I got into figures, all I knew was I didn't want to use enamels like when I was a lad. I started up with oils and moved to acrylics.
Yes.
And Lee's just saying that I only started using Humboldt in airbrush. However, you know what? Enamels, I know they're very smelly and all the rest of it, but I do know a man that can do some amazing things with enamels. And things of which I didn't think you could do, I've got to be honest.
He knows a man.
Yeah.
With a van.
So I haven't written my ones off yet. Oh, okay. So what which decal did you use for the instrument panel?
I used
the one
the
that
black
was already
one.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, because if you'd have painted it black, you could have used the other one.
Yeah.
So no, I used the one that was black. Like I say, they're quite thick, but this really is starting to take the shape now of the instrument panel. I think it's going to take quite a lot of coats, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got the other one to do, which is really, really out of shape. The side panel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go down a slightly different route.
Right.
In that I've painted mine black, so I will use the one.
Black, did you?
Yeah, I've painted it black, so
okay.
I use a different decal for that. On the decal sheet number 7, why have we got 3 of those? We haven't got 3 of those put on, have we?
No.
They just give you spare ones just in case you're a numpty.
Yeah, in case you mess it up.
Oh,
that's
good.
The only reason I can think.
They're not wrong.
No.
They're not wrong at all. Right, okay. Right, bear with me a second. I'm just going to go and get some pitch to air. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
The Quano Man is in. Peekaboozy. How you doing, dudes? Yeah, lovely to see you, fella. I haven't seen you for ages. Steve is showing the
he's our
same
man.
appreciation. And oh my God, I'm not sure how I feel about that statement. Oh, that might not be related to Quano Man. You never know, though. Hi, sexy Steve. And Quano's just saying, just waiting for James and Cole to notice I'm in the chat and go.
Kick ban.
Yeah. I told you, didn't I? I told you we should have a host.
Yeah.
I kicked him out straight away and without any trouble. No, it's lovely to see you.
It is good to see you, Dan. As I say, Dan, he's our man.
I can't believe it's 8:30 already.
I know, we're going to have to wrap up very, very shortly.
Enough time to get a decal on, I'm sure I have. Right. Oh, spillage.
Spillage.
Oh, no. Super spillage, that was. Right, I need a bit of that. So, while I'm waiting for my decal to soften, what I will quickly do, because it's not all about me, you know. So I'll take over for a second. Right, okay, so this is what I've done so far. Is obviously I've gone around and painted as much of the black areas in which I can. I put a little bit of yellow and red on my knobs. There. And I'm going to come back to the wiring, etc., and all the detail on here at a later stage. On the main instrument panel, I've painted that black and all the bits on the cockpit side as well, of which we're going to come back and do a bit more detail into that in a minute. But we're going to go for the instrument panel decal on there, and then that will be me. I think it's quite possible, Carl, to be honest, that I may. I don't. Well, actually, no. What do you think? Because obviously, we've been going for this long. Do we finish to a certain point, or do we just stop what we're doing and then carry on, pick it up next time?
We'll, I think, probably carry on with it the next time.
Okay.
Because I don't think there's a huge amount of bits left to do, to be fair. Yeah.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Don't know.
Oh my God.
What's up?
Really? Right, okay. So the holy so the decal I've used is a very good decal, but it is actually individual dials.
Oh. No. That would be a big no.
So I don't really know how on earth it's going to move all of that without. No, I'm not doing that.
No.
Just a step too far, I'm afraid. I will chicken out of that. If I'd realised that, I would have cut them out individually. However,
Dan is saying You can't believe it's not 8:30. That's okay, because it's only 8:28.
That's right then. Right,
Oh,
so
message you.
yes, I've just realised what's happened here. So on the decal front, there is one with a black back. This one here. There is one that I've cut out, which is all the dials are individual.
Oh.
And then the one below, they're not individual, they're all together. So, for example, on this one, because I didn't realise, as you can probably tell,
it's going all over the place.
The top one out of the two, which would be 1A, when I went to lift it out of the water, I don't know if you can see that actually.
It's all bits, it's all collapsed. Yeah.
They're all moving around. And I'm like, what? Hang on.
My eyes going.
Yeah, honestly, I thought I was like, I haven't touched a drop today.
Not a drop. Had a bucket full, but not a drop.
Yeah. Oh, hello. And when you do the other version, be careful because there is one particular.
Oh no, my decal's on. Done.
One particular dial that comes apart from the rest. Oh yeah, this isn't at all awkward. I'm so pleased I did this all together. Idiot. If I manage to get this down without cocking it up completely, I will be absolutely astonished.
You haven't stuck with that single one, have you? All the individual bits?
No. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Do you want to have a discussion about
that? No. Thank you.
Oh dear. So you start to get excited for Telford yet?
Well, I am.
It's what, 4 weeks now?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else really starting to get excited? In the old chatteroo? Yeah, I like that. That'll do.
Do a bodybuilder said. Can't be right.
Fun, they said.
It'd be hilarious. We'll have fun, and nothing's going to go wrong. It'll be fine.
Right, I'm going to clean this brush, and then I'll go through what I've got while you're concentrating on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a shorter one this week. See, we've got other things we need to do. As we said in the first show, these are going to be very much ad hoc, as and when we can. It could be like an hour long, it could be 2 hours long, it could be 30 minutes long. And we'll just we will try our best to keep it on the same night. But that may change, may not. So, right. Okay. Right, I am going to zoom in on moi.
Mm-hmm.
I am just going to try and see if I can get the right place. Does that zoom work? Yes, it does. Okay. Right. So we will start off with the decal we put on right at the very start. It always focuses on the tiny little bit there with the thingy. So the decal is on. It is still not perfect. It is starting to take shape and mold into the plastic part. You can see that. There we go. So it's starting to go. It's going to take a few more layers of the decal solution. But yeah, quite a thick decal for cartograph. But yeah, the detail is lovely. Next basic part we've done the levers and everything inside there painted black. There's no call out for any other colours in there, but I might paint some of this wiring up here with the steel or something like that, just to give it a little bit more colour. But this is going to be behind this anyway, so I don't know, we'll see. We've started on this piece, if it will focus. No decals on here yet. We're painting that red section there. There's a couple of other colours to put on. Is that staying focused? Yeah. So that is done. Black. I've painted some of this slightly different. I've not painted all of it black. I've put a couple of the decals on there. Don't know if you can see in there. There is a decal. Come on, focus. No, it's not going to. It's focused on that tiny little bit in there.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So I've done it slightly different than what your reference picture is. Similar but different. That's that piece. We've done the headrest in the XF10. Back of there. Again, it will not focus. There we go. Nothing overly difficult. And lastly, we have started the seat. We have started to paint all the buckles, etc., in the steel, and the legs that it sits on, the outside buckles as well. So we've just got to paint the straps themselves, which is XF55 deck tan, and yeah, so not a huge amount to finish up on there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 decals left to put on all of those pieces, and that is the cockpit done and ready to be buttoned up for myself. So we shall take it off moi and just say when you're ready, and we'll move over to yourself, James.
I am ready.
Okay, so low.
So just popping the decal on here. And take my glasses off because I can see if I'm actually in focus. Yeah, just pop the decal in here. This is actually a 2-part decal, so these 2 little squarey bits at the top are a separate decal. The only other thing which I discovered was just here, right at the bottom is I might bring that up a little bit, maybe you see that. So just here, there's a little bit in the middle there that actually came off the decal.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if it's meant to be there or over here, but I put it there because that's where I like it. So
yeah.
But yeah,
your model.
It's my model, and it's not historically accurate. So yeah, so I'm gonna put a little bit more fluid on that. I've obviously done the side here, or the cockpit side. I've started the detailing up. I'm going to come back in to do the wiring, etc. However, I'm going to cheat a little bit in that I'm going to use some pencils in here.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So that make it a little bit easier. I also discovered in the research, Carl, you'd be interested to know, that we talked about this last week where this had a little hole in it, etc. I have actually attached the wrong one. So this is the one where you add the PE to it. There is another one which has all the
yes, I've attached the wrong one as well
on it, which obviously I haven't got. That's fine.
Yeah, I've attached the wrong one as well. You're not alone.
Hey,
I've attached the wrong one as well. You're not alone.
It is what it is. So this is the other side of the cockpit. Obviously, again, all the black's sorted. There's a decal to go up here, one to go on here, and one to go on here. And then again, we're going to come in and do the wiring and some dialage and all that sort of stuff here on this box here. And that is literally all I've done in however long that is, 2 hours, which is astonishing. So yeah, so there we go. Let me put that there and over there. It's not all about you, James, obviously. So there we go. Let's have a quick look at the chat. It's 20 to 9, and we're going to wrap things up. Where do we get to with the chat? Bob. Right. Okay. So, there's been quite a bit of chat actually, which is typical because Quano's in.
Dan's here.
Yeah. Yeah, Junkworks is saying I better watch out. Dan's about. He said he can't believe it. You can't believe it's 8:30. It's actually 8:28, which he did read out already. Hold on, he put something on his knobs. How many knobs does the man have? Oh, a fistful, I think would be the right phrase.
Yeah, fistful of knobs.
Jim was just saying a step too far is better than a bridge too far. Oh, yes, very good. Kind of saying a step. I probably already did a marathon. Yes, we do call.
You stepped off in orbit, Dan.
Yeah, pretty much. Marathon safe. Oh dear. So this is what I love. There's lots of chat going on. I'm not going to read it all out because it's not necessary as such. You say you're not that stupid, James, but you let me in the chat. The judge is going to ponder the validity of your statement. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Junkworks won't be at Telford, unfortunately. He's broke, and it's not. It's right in our silly busy season at work. Oh.
Yes. Yeah, it's a build up for Christmas for you, isn't it? You'll start getting all the Christmas orders in. Yeah. And no, don't go posting anything to Lisa. Thank you very much. However, I might have a chat with you at some point because I do want something for next year. But shh.
Oh, hello. Joe's there. You sound very nice, both of you. Thank you very much. Quano was just saying, and once again, Cole sounds like the dude what used to do snooker commentary.
Which dude's that?
Oh, maybe you were talking about potting balls into a hole or something. I don't know.
Snooker, loopy.
Jim was just saying the panels look good.
Thank you.
Steve saying it looks great. Great stream to both of you from Lee.
Thanks, Lee.
Thank you very much. And Quano, I'm going to miss out your comments. It's nothing personal. I'll highlight them, but I'm not going to read them. There's just too many words. You've got to be more concise. So there you go. That is our buddy build for this week. It's a little bit shorter this week, but as I said to you right at the beginning, I do need to go and pick up the missus from work. So there you go.
The gaffer.
We will be back when we're back next. It may be next week, or it might be a week after, as Carl alluded to earlier. It's just worked out this time that we can do it.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. Yeah. We may go for 3 in a row. But what we're going to do, Carl and I'll have a little chat after the stream and see whether we can be a little bit more proactive in our communication of what we're doing.
Yes. Well, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but James has got a little bench update, so go watch that on his channel. And I am planning to do one in the next week or so. Just a little update of what's going on and where we're at, and where the head's at, etc. So,
yeah, it's all about the head, really.
Yeah, as I said,
and I don't mean that in
the video's done, but I just not released them. So
it's not that comment wasn't meant for a Quano moment. It was I think everybody, well, certainly in our little group, everybody is suffering one form or another at the moment. It's been a particularly hard year for us all. So I think that's one of the reasons for us, certainly us three. We're super looking forward to Telford. Because hopefully it'll all dissipate.
Yes. More for catching up with people than the actual model thing itself. The model thing is like an added bonus. But I do very much treat Telford like a social event.
Certainly.
Yeah, like an AGM.
Yes. Thank you everyone for your comments and being involved in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're watching this on the flip side, nice to see you.
Awesome.
And we will see you soon.
Be good. Bye. Be safe. Keep making models. Bye.